Now, those of you who are with us online regularly know that we have been posting the names of 3 recipes and saying, which of these 3 would you like us to cook? This is one of those. This is one of our Labor Day recipes, and it's a glazed meatloaf. We first did it several years ago on Labor Day. We'll have a new sort of beans for you this Labor Day, but this is just so good. I think you all picked beautifully. Watch for that. There'll be another one soon. In the bowl, I have 1.5 pounds of the 93.7 lean ground beef from Food City. I just put a 1/2 cup of ketchup on that, and that 1/2 cup of ketchup, I've taken a tablespoon out and used it in the glaze, which I'll show you in a minute. This is a cup of breadcrumbs, dry breadcrumbs. This is an egg that I've beaten a little to make it easier to blend in to the meatloaf. And this is a little parsley. Dry parsley will work fine for this. Fresh parsley will work. Curly parsley, Italian parsley, any old parsley. Just chop it up, put it in there. This is a couple of tablespoons of chili powder, just to give this a little zip. If you like, you can chop up an onion and throw that in too. If you like not to, then don't. That's what I decided for today. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then the magic ingredient that makes this a moist, tender, wonderful meatloaf. This is a 28-ounce can of Bush's baked beans. Yes, baked beans. Don't look at me funny like that. And I have drained them thoroughly. Use that strainer, and I have here in this bowl the liquid off those beans, and I've mixed a tablespoon of ketchup into that, and that, dear friends, is what makes the glaze. Now you work this together. Pardon me if I don't put my gloves on and jump in there the way you have. It's together enough when you can't see any dry crumbs, and it looks uniform. Shape it into a nice loaf, put it into a pan like that, put it into a 350-degree oven, and it'll take it a little over an hour to cook. Now, before you put it in, put about 1/3 of that glaze material on it, spread it around, and then about 5 minutes before it's done, you take it out of the oven, you spread the rest of that on top and put it back in just long enough to set it, and you have glazed meatloaf, which is what we promised you. Great for a picnic, great on Labor Day, great any day of the year. Now take a look. Guess what? We have a centerpiece today, and you'll never guess this, but it came from the floral department at Food City. Those ladies and gentlemen get better all the time. And that one, by the way, is a true centerpiece in that every side of it looks good. Take a look at this glazed meatloaf. Now, I would have taken that out, put it on a nice tray, except it just came out of the oven. It's hot as it can be. And I decided not to burn the tips of my fingers off, putting it out on a tray for you as much as I like you. This is a first-rate meatloaf. Did I tell you I got this from Bush Brothers? They're good people, too. So get right and get the recipe. Write to Chef's Recipe, 6450 Paper Mill Drive, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37919, sending a self-addressed stamped envelope. Or you could just go to local8now.com, get it, fix it for your family. They're going to appreciate you.
You got my attention when you put the beans in. It's awesome.
Meatloaf reminds me of my mom.
Well, you know, we've cooked beans every Labor Day for the last 20 years.
Are we doing it again?
We are doing it again.
Yes, the streak continues.
I had a little help from Marco on this one, but we're not going to give that away.
No secrets?
Yeah, that's a secret.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, guys.
You'll have to tune in on Labor Day and find out.
I know. We'll be here. Right here with you.
Good.
All right. Well, thanks so much for watching Local 8 News at noon. We hope to see you first at 4. Remember, always go to local8now.com to get your latest news. Have a good one.
It's